No score after one on EA Sports. Texans football to start quarter two. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first, as they've got it with a third down coming up. They'll try and run forward with Connor. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup. On the counter, it's Connor. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
On play action, now Manning, eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit.
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up 2nd. They'll set up to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Now 3rd down and very long. He'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Here's Pat McAfee now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. He'll take it at the 42. It's a 49-yard punt, but subtract 9 there for the return. And the Texans with great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. On 1st and 10 is Connor. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down. Seemed like they picked an excellent time there, Charles, to go with a draw play.
They certainly did. Caught him a little over-eager trying to get into the backfield and get to the quarterback. They used their speed and their aggressiveness against them, didn't they?
Touchdown, Texans! James Conner, 34 yards. And the Texans will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A big play there. 77 yards. And the Chiefs are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. The extra point up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Now couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. They're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing is Manning. And this will be swung out here for Connor. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. The draw, Connor, and the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Play action, Manning. Escaping the pressure right. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first. And he's going to miss this one. That is no good. Well outside the left upright. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
Boy, Brandon, a missed opportunity there at the end of this first half. You'd love to give your guys a lead going into the break. But this effort doesn't find the mark, and that's going to keep things all square.
On the move to his left. Oh, he stays, and he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you, as he'll be backed up to start this drive. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
First down, here's a run with Peterson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Here's a 2nd and 7. He's going to launch it for Washington. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Texans are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field.
And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. Chris Long Able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
I wonder if they're wandering back to the huddle thinking to themselves, can we just hit rewind and go back a play? Definitely not the down they wanted to begin this drive by giving up a sack. But for the defense, that's exactly how they drew it up.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's Hill, complete. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down.
I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker, that the defense almost relaxed and said, we've got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the 4th down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 48-yard line. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. With Charles in a tie game, you always wonder who's going to be making the big plays. Right now, it's not the offensive players. We're seeing these defenses step up and take control. Both of the last 2 drives have ended with interceptions.
There, sir.
And he can't escape, and down he goes. Aiden Hutchinson picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So the scoring dried up here in the 3rd. Nothing that quarter for either side. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. A throw left side, reeled in by the rookie wideout. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Barton, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. They'll come to the line now on a 3rd and 6. Here's Peterson. He's got it on the draw. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the 1st.
I know a lot of people won't like the draw called in that situation, but every now and then that pops big. In this case, it didn't happen.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. You talk about a big kick under pressure in the 4th quarter. I mean, that wasn't like a 33-yarder. That was long distance.
Not only does it show the faith that they have in him, but also remember, if they'd missed that one, they're giving up the ball near midfield, so they had to be very confident that he was going to put that one through the post.
Here's 1st down. Now Manning. Screen pass to Connor. Down the left sideline. And he is going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout.
And this is one of those gotta have